questions for you. One of which was, where is the Caladrius? At which point he showed you on the map where Caladrius is.
Hopefully the Caladrius keeps moving.
This way.
Preferably closer.
This way.
You also asked
Is
some
it
frivolous
cheating
questions.
to take wyverns?
And yeah, just make the call. You know, hey, Pops, can you help me with some wyverns?
I need a ride.
Rent a
They'd
wyvern.
be like, "Are you crazy?
The
Do you know
mover.
how cold it is right now? Screw that."
Oh.
Is what they would say. But we left off with the posse sitting in camp, about ready to tell Sefra where the Caladrius could potentially be. Let's go ahead and do some fate chip voting. And bada bing, bada boom. Looks like Joe, if you want to remove the vote from last week. All right. And on the count of 3, we're going to go ahead and roll. That's going to be a 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Mark who you want to get the extra.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Wow. All right. Well, looks like Liggy will get the extra roll. So let's go ahead and do just that. Everyone, do your D100 roll. Liggy starts us off with an 83. That's a blue chip, which I will mark right now. Followed by Estella's 24, which is a white chip. Followed by Liggy's 94, oof, which is a red chip. And hot damn. Followed by Friends 1, which is a white chip.
No way. What?
Dang. That's
Followed
like
by
reverse
Lucrezia-
100.
What a start to this session.
Lucrezia 59. At 59. Wait. Which is a green chip.
What the?
Followed by Wells and Joe with 96s. Holy smokes, that's 2 reds.
We tied.
I got a balance.
That's right. Okay. And that should do it. Well, we find ourselves in the throes. Let me set the mood here over here at my room. We are winter, so let's do a winter blue. Right. Yeah. Whoopsie. Snap. I need to make this all super awesome, but it won't let me. There we go. Perfect. Done and done. All right. So, the party finds themselves awake on the 8th day, I believe. Food is being prepped,
Rest.
and it does count as a short rest. That's correct. But we are on day 8. What does the party wish to do?
Well, we need to tell Sefra, right?
We do. How many days does each hex take again?
Takes about a day. to travel through it safely. You could potentially rush it, but that would cause a lot of stress to the animals, to yourselves, and you risk getting a level of exhaustion. Keep in mind that you can only get rid of exhaustion through a long rest,
Right.
which you can't get in the wilderness.
So I'm noticing that we're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 to 9 hexes away from where that Caladrius is. And I think we have about 6 days of that resistance to frost potion for leather. So unless there's something else that happens between now and then, we probably don't have enough time to get there and get back without repercussions on that. Am I understanding that correctly, Paul?
That's correct.
Yeah, I think we ought to ask Sefra if she would be interested in pursuing Chenoa as part of her hunt, rather than the Caladrius. That's a bit more personal.
Or
Why
wait
not
till
both?
spring.
Yeah, or come back to this. I mean, Howls will survive.
So, and right now we're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days from Green Hollow, where we could get more provisions. So
Or send back leather so that she's not stuck in the cold.
that is also an option. But we don't really have a place to put her.
Yeah.
Green
Um,
Hollow can send her
You send her-
back to,
Through the tree.
yeah,
Oh.
and then she could go back to the town.
Well,
city.
we might find more options when we meet up with the Brambletoes. They might have a potential way to travel, a potential way to get provisions or something. These. I forget how to pronounce the name. The
Dinyin-dinny.
horned. Yes. They're surviving out here just fine. So it's quite possible that maybe as we interact with that tribe, we get some help in that department.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
I'm sure they don't.
We could go meet up with them, and then if we don't get anywhere with that, we can just head back, hit up Chenoa, possibly on our way up to the Caladrius, and then do the Caladrius. I'm thinking ultimately we might just need to buy that ring of frost resistance and/or some warm clothes
Sure.
for leather somehow.
Well, is there anything we can get from the Brambletoes in person that they can't message?
We were originally supposed to meet up with them for what was it exactly? I
I was
think
in
they
pursuit
might
of
have
the
mapped the
Caladrius.
region a little bit.
Yeah, that's basically it. They would have more of an understanding of the region.
They might be able to give us some insight on what that area around the Caladrius is like too.
It's true.
I think that's solid. Let's go talk to Sefra though.
Well, yeah, we did come this far.
Exactly.
Bit of a sunk cost. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, I think, yeah, we want Sefra as part of this conversation. Whatever she's doing, we'll bring her in.
Yeah, you see that she's actually playing with Leather. Leather's being a bit sassy about the play, being unnecessarily rough, but Sefra doesn't mind. However, you do notice that she does have a couple of these red blossomed flowers in her hands that she's kind of using to play with Leather. And Leather's eyes, their pupils are very wide right now. They're on their back, kind of just like flapping at the red petaled flowers. and Sefra's just giggling as Leather's kind of just lazily batting at the flowers.
Do I recognize this flower at all?
You certainly do. You guys saw it about 30 adventures ago.
Is it the wyvern nip thing
That is correct.
Perfect.
It would also
Didn't Friend and
explain...
Estella say they grew some of that in the garden too at the guild hall?
You did not say that, no.
We just threw regular catnip.
Oh, that's what we grew.
Well,
how
did you
Sefra,
go-
this is adorable. Can I interrupt with some good news and some bad news?
Of course. Let's hear the bad news first.
All right. Bad news is Caladrius might be farther than we can manage.
How so?
Good news, we know where it is.
I see. She takes the flower and puts it into her little purse, and Leather begins hissing at her like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know, and gets up on all fours and kind of like gets ready to pounce Sefra.
Liggy will interject.
Go ahead and make an animal handling check.
That's gonna be an 11. Great.
Go ahead and make an attack for Leather.
Okay. Let's see. Leather has a +6. No, not a +6. I'm just gonna roll with d20 and I'll figure it out in a second. Oh my gosh. Okay. Leather
Okay.
hits me. I'm
Leather-
assuming
Leather-
I'm standing between them.
Pounces onto Sefra, grabbing onto her bag and starts trying to yank it free of Sefra. They're both on the ground, and Sefra's no longer giggling. She's like, "What the hell?" And she's trying
I'm
to take
pistol
back
whip
the-
Leather.
What's that?
I'm a pistol whip Leather.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Can
Or
I use-
intimidation, your choice.
I'm gonna make it a check roll.
Whatever you do, Joe's gonna help.
Okay. Let's see. Would I make this with the same to hit as my regular pistol, or would it
Make
be
it,
more like?
yeah, make it an attack roll with like your normal pistol, but do it at advantage since Joe is flanking with you.
Okay. Oh, that's one. Sorry, I'll roll it twice.
Yep. Okay.
So it's gonna be
You go
24.
ahead and hit, but you're gonna do unarmed damage +1,
Okay.
plus the additional +1 for it being the magical pistol.
Yep.
So
That's gonna
that'll be 3
deal.
points.
Oh, max damage.
Oh, hot damn. So you pistol whip Leather in the face, and Leather immediately stops and then goes into a sitting position, kind of like rubbing her head with her claw.
I'll say in
Ow.
Draconic, you knock that off and behave.
She doesn't move.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, Sefra. She's been acting up recently, and I'll
She,
help her.
Sefra gets up and kind of like dusts herself off and dusts her her skirt off and kind of straightens her hat a little bit. I didn't think that she'd get so aggressive like that.
That wyvern nip gets them all sorts of playful.
Oh, I see.
Generally
maybe
fun.
I'll keep it inside my pouch for now then. Now, you were saying something about the Caladrias being too far away? Well, where exactly is the Caladrias?
I think we'll pull up the map.
We have some kind of map we've been constructing as we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have
I
the
think he
map,
said he like
which has like an aerial view of this area, which was created by the Adventurers Guild, but it has no notes on it at all. It just has the aerial view. It's almost as if like someone flew over it, took a quick picture, so to speak, and then came back. So, yeah, you point out the island, and she nods, kind of looks at Green Hollow, and she pulls out her compass, and she pulls out a sextant, and just begins like taking a pencil, and she started like to mark things out, and then she starts shaking her head. You know, you're absolutely right. We don't have enough supplies to get out there, nor do we have a means. I don't know that territory very well at all, and I don't think any of us do. So, hmm, we could continue on at the very least to go meet up with the Brambletoes and get more information, or we could head back to Green Hollow. Which one do you
Well,
all
there's
think we
always
should?
sorry. There's option number 3. We have agreed that we should see the Brambletoes. We made it out this far, and they might be able to give you more information on the region. But if you were still interested in pursuing Chenua, I think that'd make a hell of a namesake.
Well, we could. It's not really the namesake that I'm looking for, though. I don't want to be known as like a kinslayer or a dark rider basher or whatever. The whole point of the Caladrias is that, I mean, it's a legendary bird that's said to be able to heal almost anything. And if we got that on our side, even if we glimpsed it, even if we, well, heavens bless us, even if we got to touch it, even, I mean, that in itself would be something remarkable. I don't know. I think maybe I need to think on this for a bit. But in the meantime, we can decide if we're going to go to Green Hollow or if we're going to go meet up with the Brambletoes. So, what do you all recommend? What are you all thinking?
You think we might be able to go to the Brambletoes, talk with them, and then go back to Green Hollow? We're already so far out here and so close. I'd hate to just turn tail.
You know, actually, we could probably get to the Brambletoes up on top of that mountain up there, and then make our way back to the temple to get that assured rest, and then make our way to Green Hollow. That way we can kill, well, I hate using this term since we're after a bird, but we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
That sounds like a great plan.
Not kill that Caladrias, mind you.
Not that bird.
Right. All right. Well,
Any objections?
No. By my estimates, we're just over a day away from where the Brambletoes stated they were.
All right.
all right. Well, I guess we better hightail out of here. I say I want to get to that head of that river by nightfall, and then from there we can kind of assess how we're going to get up this hill.
Sefra, I just ask you think on it. You don't have to solve things the same way I solve them. Maybe, a story doesn't end in, so much blood.
Right,
Just
of
something
course.
to think on.
I really want to know what Sefra's doing, or sorry, what Chenoa's doing out here. I already know what I'm doing out here. I don't know why I brought my name up.
I think regardless of what we do for your namesake, we should probably check that out.
It's true.
Ain't no reason
Perhaps
why we
after
can't.
the temple.
All right. Well,
And could-
I think we got a plan then. Let's go ahead and make our way. Let's make our way to that mouth of that river, or the head of that river, and then it'll give me some time to kind of ponder some things here. And with that, she helps pack up the tent and pack up the camp and gets everything locked and loaded inside that wagon. And you all begin making your way out. Is there anything that you'd like to do on this day's part of the trip?
While we're traveling, I'll just be giving Sefra an update of like what we saw in the kobold tree, and be like, "Yeah, and there was this Efreet down there, and we fed him some bugs that the kobolds gave us, and he gave us 5 questions, and that's how we came to know where the Caladrius was." And
Interesting.
just give her the whole story.
Huh. Man, I kind of wish that maybe we could have learned what Chenna was doing out here, Oh well.
Yeah.
Woulda,
Well,
coulda, shoulda, I guess. But, my ma always used to say that you can shit in one hand and you can wish in another, which one's going to fill up faster. So I guess I can do all the wishing I want, but that shit don't matter, All right, well,
I don't get it. Would just fit in your hand.
well, yeah, like I get, she used to always say it too. She'd be like, you know, Sefra, sometimes life is a big shit sandwich, and whether you like it or not, you got to take a bite out of it. I don't know if I like the idea of
Oh,
eating the shit sandwich. That sounds terrible.
I get that one. That one makes a lot of sense, actually. Your mother is very wise.
All right, well, yeah, she had a lot of shit analogies, and it was really interesting. I don't know. Kind of the stuff that you wouldn't really want to talk about in, polite company, I guess. But that was Ma for you.
I think at this point, I imagine we've spent so long traveling, we've talked about every topic under the sun.
Probably. Golly. Well, so you guys continue marching through the forest. Nighttime comes, and you find yourselves at the head of this river with no real issue. The snow has kind of made it a little more difficult to travel, but it's not unbearable. I mean, you don't even have a half a foot of snow yet. There hasn't been like an insane downpour or crazy flurries or anything. With that said, let's go ahead, and I want to know a little bit more about who's taking watches or how watches are performed. What are you guys doing with all these animals? And yeah, let me first mark real quick all of your travel here.
I think we probably, excuse me, I think we probably have like generally a fire going in the night for the person keeping watch outside of the tent, as well as for the horses who are probably kind of nearby, as well as Leather if Leather so chooses. Otherwise, Leather probably goes and hides out in the wagon. I know that Wells would definitely take maybe like a 2-hour watch. I'm assuming that Liggy probably would to spend some time with Leather.
Yep.
Do we want to like figure out an order or something?
Lucrezia will take last watch, so because she usually gets up early anyway, makes tea.
Okay.
I think you can take first watch.
Yeah. And Wells will do the unpleasant one.
I was gonna say,
All right,
we'll take
Libby's
watch right
first?
before Lucrezia too, because
Well,
that's Bo and the Stars
Estella-
Harvest, or do we just need 3? Oh, she can't because she's
Estella
in the tent.
can't leave the tent.
I hate that. Well, she's in the tent.
Friends long rest is technically only 6 hours, so I don't need to be resting the entire night, so I'm fine with helping somebody with watch as well. Help.
All right, so far I've got
First-
Liggy as the first watch. Wells, you're the second watch. Who's taking third and who's taking fourth?
I can do.
Anyone with good perception, so
Oh, well.
Or you wanted the last watch. I can do the third watch.
I don't have very good perception, though.
Oh,
Joe will take Lou's shift. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's great.
All right, so I have Liggy as the first, Wells is second, Joe is third, and Friend is fourth. Okay.
Somebody will just make off with their horses, and I'm just sitting here just reading.
That would actually be really funny.
Uh-oh.
What was that? Anybody hear that?
Oh, and then
I heard a
Paul,
rolling
do you
of
want me to make
dice.
that survival check
That might have just been my.
Yes.
for rations?
So
Oh,
let's have Joe make a survival check to see if we can cut down on rations. 18, so that's going to be enough to cover 6 people. So you still have 6 more people, quote unquote, to feed.
Okay, I'll mark that down.
Okay. And then Joe, I would also. Okay, so Liggy, you find that the party is softly snoring behind their magical tent. The way that the tiny hut works is if you didn't know that it was there, you wouldn't really be able to see them. It kind of blends in with the surrounding. It just makes everything look like a big, snowy kind of looking rock. The 2 hours goes by and the horses look comfortable. You tend to the fire and keep it going. And then Wells wakes up, or you wake up Wells rather, and he gets up and takes his shift. Very much similar to Liggy, you hear the soft snoring coming from inside the tiny hut. The horses don't necessarily stir. Friend is next to them, kind of powered down a bit. But having Friend's presence there brings a calmness to the horses. But nothing really happens during your shift. So you make your way back inside the tiny hut. You wake up Joe, and it's Joe's turn to tend to the fire and make sure everyone's good. Joe, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Damn good it wasn't me.
Crit.
Jeez.
Fantastic. You find that as you're tending to the fire, you stand up and stretch a bit. You know, the tiny hut is great for camouflage, but it does nothing for back support. And you kind of start, doing some twists of your back and your lower back and your stretching. And when you look south of your position, because you have your back towards the campfire, looking just past Liggy's tent, you notice that there's a slight fog that is like kind of rising up from the ground. Now you've seen fog before, and this is pretty natural. I mean, the environs are kind of perfect for it. But then you notice that in that fog, maybe it's a trick of the eye, maybe it's the light that's shining from behind you, but there's a patch of fog that has kind of like a red hue to it. Now, as the fog is rising up, this little red hue portion of the fog is moving counter to how the fog is rising. It's moving against it. And it seems to be getting closer to your camp.
I run up and try to touch it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Of course. What the hell?
Let's go ahead and have everyone roll for initiative.
Stella will. I guess she wouldn't have time to tap Lucrezia on the shoulder and give her advantage. Never mind.
That's fine.
No, you're definitely not awake, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Since Joe didn't say anything outside of I
Yeah.
want to go touch it.
yeah.
Man, where's that weird ass mist?
You gotta
up
play.
there?
You gotta play true, okay?
True.
But that's what my
Would
character
Joe
would
wake the
do.
whole camp over red fog? Should she? Absolutely. Would she?
Yeah. That's really valid.
All right.
Who
So,
has
Might be
that-
friendly red frog.
Oh yeah, it might be.
Yeah, so friendly.
Red is such a friendly color.
We're all rolling initiative to go hug it.
Yeah.
I'm last. Next.
There's Wiggy's new companion right there.
Who is doing that? Chandler, is that one of your kids? Is that one of your kids?
No,
with,
it's-
like a little. Oh, I have one of
It's my
those.
dog.
Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah.
probably Nimbus.
I have that. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves this thing. Sorry, I didn't know it was picking up that noise.
all right. So,
I thought it was the
Estella,
fog.
go ahead and roll a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay. So she normally has advantage, so it's just straight.
Not when you're asleep. When you're asleep,
Okay.
it's at disadvantage.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Nothing happens. You continue to sleep. That will bring the red mist. The red mist is going to surround Joe and occupy the same square. And it is going to make an attack, so to speak. Maybe if I had the document up. What the heck? All right.
Does it feel warm and inviting, Joe? Guess we'll find out.
This attack roll is for a
We'll
hug.
find out. Yeah.
The hug.
This attack roll is for a hug. And
Danger hug.
It is going to hit, but you see that it doesn't wound your flesh at all. Instead, roll me a d10, please. Okay. It attacks your javelin of lightning, and it consumes the magic. It is now a normal javelin.
I know why you made that face now.
And that is its turn. Wells, go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage.
All right.
What happens if it touches a magical person?
That's a
It's a great
16.
question, Lucrezia.
Let me see here. Can I use psychic die on that?
Sure.
Okay, then I will do so. Okay, that brings it up to a 20.
All right, you overhear Joe say, "What the hell?" And you wake up. Liggy, it's your turn. Let's go ahead and have you do the same thing.
Um, 10.
That is a you have no idea what's going on. You're sleeping so soundly that the snores kind of reverberate off the trees. And that is going to bring up Friend. Friend, I need you to just make a flat perception check.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
You wake up. Joe, it is your turn.
Is there still nothing to see but mist?
It's a red mist that has engulfed you.
Alright, I guess she'll...
No, you can still move normally.
Yeah. She'll disengage.
Okay.
Something I can do here. And where's the entrance of the hut?
All around. You can just walk through it.
Anywhere, okay. I guess she'll move.
Okay.
And she'll shout something along the lines of, there's red mist out there and it ate my javelin. I mean, it ate my javelin's magic. I mean, wake up!
All right. That will bring up Sefra. Sefra is going to attempt to wake up. I need to pull up her character sheet. I didn't do that yet. Oops. Sefra's like, just 2 more minutes, mommy. And then she will roll her perception. Because you are in there shouting, she now rolls it flat. And she literally just rolls over and says, and continues to go to sleep.
Fuck you.
Son of a bitch. That will bring up Lucrezia. Lucrezia, go ahead and roll. Flat roll.
13.
13 is not enough. You also roll over away from Joe's voice.
Cinnamon rolls.
Yep, exactly. And that will bring up top of the
You
round
too,
with Estella.
Brutus.
Okay, so Estella, you would normally get a flat roll, but because of what you are, you can do it at advantage.
Oh,
But with 24, you will wake up, and that is your turn.
cool.
The red mist will move over to the and will begin to consume it.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Oh, God, I'm right there.
Oh.
I'm right there.
And that will
Somebody
bring
move.
up Wells, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll a flat roll. Oh, wait, you're awake.
Yes. Wells is awake. Well, crap. He's not quite sure. I think his first instinct is just to throw a dagger at it, see what happens.
Okay.
So he'll throw one of his psychic daggers. That is a.
You have to
20
be
hit.
outside the hut to hit it.
You can't hit
It's
it.
like- It's like my understanding is it's like opening up a hole in the tent because it's eating the magic. Is that correct?
Oh.
Not quite. It is currently attempting to consume it. It will take a full round before it completely consumes the shelter. So right now, it's still a shelter.
Okay. And can my thing go through it, or do I need...
No, you would need to step outside of it in order for you to affect
Okay.
it.
He will do so then. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, you
That's
roll
where he
to
throws the
attack.
powder.
With a 20, you will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 6 points of psychic damage.
You will take 6 points of psychic damage. Okay.
Is there any noticeable effect? Would I know that it damaged it at all?
This creature is so foreign to you that you can't discern a noticeable anatomy. So you're not sure. You just know that your dagger, there was a psychic wave through the air and it impacted this creature.
Okay.
So you're not sure if
In
it
that
hurt.
case, I'll just
Sure.
throw another one.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I will not throw another one. Can I go 25, 30? Can I use my bonus action to wake up Liggy?
You can shout at him and shake his tent, yes.
Sure, that's what I do.
Okay. And that will bring up Liggy. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage since someone is shaking your tent.
That'll be a 20.
You will wake up. That will bring up Friend, who is awake.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay. Honestly, what my mind is thinking of is trying to just blow it away. I don't have a spell for that, though, so I'd have to talk to a creature that has wings. Yeah. Friend doesn't have lungs, so can't really do that. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, let's see. I have 30 feet. Get to there. Okay. Probably not gonna fit. Okay. I'm just gonna try to. I think I'm gonna move here.
Okay, so once you get 30 feet from this creature, your eyes go red.
Oh, okay, great. So then I don't know if I'm gonna be smart about this. Okay.
You can
Then-
still be smart because I haven't taken over the character, but
Okay.
your eyes do turn red.
Okay. Then I think I'm still gonna try to just. Would you allow me to do that, Paul? If I turn into like a big thing with wings, can I try to just flap it away from us? Like blow just a big gust
Sure.
of wind? Okay. Then I would like to turn into a Quetzalcoatlus. And try to blow this thing away.
Is that a dinosaur?
It's a giant dinosaur.
Yeah.
It's like the largest parasaur that we've ever discovered, technically. It's like 25 feet tall. Welcome to Nerd Facts with Luca.
Thing is massive.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's...
The minute
Cool.
Friend could turn into dinosaurs, I got a Discord that said, Friend can turn into dinosaurs! And I was like, oh,
I got
this is
dinosaurs
used every session.
Oh yeah, any chance I get, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna
For
happen.
movement, bonus action, you still have an action.
Cool.
Oh my
Then
I just saw it.
yeah, he's big. He's a big boy. Okay, then. I don't know how. Would that be just like a? Can I do that as like a melee attack? Because I'm just trying to
Sure.
like
Yeah, go
flap
ahead
my
and make
wings
it.
to
Yeah.
look.
Go ahead and make an
Okay.
attack for me.
Okay. Wow. Oh man,
So-
I am fucked today.
That is a negative, Ghost Rider. You can't manage to because of the tight restraints of the trees, the wagon, the tiny hut. You just can't find a way to flap efficiently, and nothing happens. That will bring up Joe.
Can I use an action to fully wake someone up?
Cut this at hold on one second, guys. Cut this at
Okay, fine.
4.
Just kick me.
Put it
Yeah, that's what-
into- Okay. Continue.
If I use my action, can I fully wake Lucrezia up?
You could, 100%. You just start shaking her. Wake up!
Just sits
Okay,
up,
that will-
bolts
We need
upright with like
magic!
2 fingers. It's just like gonna like cast a firebolt in your face. And I was like, oh shit.
Oh, come on, Lou.
Because you're using your action to wake them up, then they are awake at the end of your turn.
Okay, fantastic. Yep, that is what I do.
Okay. That'll bring up Sefra, who, after hearing all the commotion, will attempt to wake up. Yeah. That's a big nope. You just continue sleeping. Oh my lord. With advantage and everything. Goodness. And that'll bring up Lucrezia,
Who is awake now, right?
who is awake. Yes.
Like, Josephine, what?
There's some motherfucking red mist and I ate my lightning javelin.
I don't see it, right? I
now
can't
it's
see it.
eating the tiny hut.
Can I see like any kind of like distortion on the hut?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a red distortion. Yeah.
But it's not in.
It's not inside.
You said it eats magic? I'm not going out there.
It's already here.
Oh god. Okay, so Lucrezia will she's already dressed. She doesn't get undressed because she is she needs to stay warm here. There's not much to her. She will take a step out and she will see this, and we're like, that's not a mist.
Quit the Quetzalcoatlus. Yeah. That's a
And she
giant
will
sword.
firebolt the Quetzalcoatlus.
What?
She doesn't know. She's stepping out of the hut. She can't see this thing, and she sees this giant bird-like thing outside.
Can't you
She's
kind
gonna-
of see through it?
Do friend animals look different than normal animals?
What's that?
Huh?
Do friend
so two
animals?
things. Two things. One, I want to address the but that's what my character would do rule, and state that Lucrezia would know that friend can turn into this. And based off of the glowing red eyes, they would know that this is friend in war mode.
Okay.
Just for the sake of the rules that we
Fine.
have
All
at
right.
the table. And then two, the red mist is very evidently eating the giant hut. You can see that the magic is like flickering. It's almost failed.
Okay. All right. So. She will. Well, not much here that she can do. I mean, there is. Dispel magic.
Okay. You will cast Dispel Magic.
So it's a DC of, I don't know how this is going to work, because it's this creature, object, or magical effect. Any spell of 3rd or lower level, the target ends for each blah blah blah. There's a check, but like I said, I'll let you adjudicate how you want to handle that.
You cast Dispel Magic. It does not affect this creature. Which means that it by itself is not magical in any way. Now, with that said, and Lucrezia watching as the Dispel Magic doesn't take effect on it at all, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Ugh, that was supposed to be more. That's not much. It's 12.
You do have chips if you wish to use them.
Use a blue.
Okay. Go ahead and add a d10.
It gives me a 20.
Dirty 20. This creature is not magical, but it is an aberration.
Great. Can they hear me within the hut if I call out?
Yes, you could.
All right. I don't know what this is, or I do not know what this is, but it is aberrant in nature.
That will bring up Estella.
Ooh, I don't think this is any kind of bear.
It's not a bear and it's not an ant. I don't know what
What's a
the hell.
bear ant?
Estella, you are up.
Does she know what this is? By any chance,
Make
has
an
she ever
Arcana
seen
check.
one?
Make an Arcana
Okay.
check.
That's a nat 20?
What's your bonus?
0. I have chips. I will use a chip.
Okay.
Oh, I'll use a blue chip. That's a 10, right?
Yep.
Goodness. That's an 8, so it's 28.
You will know this creature by its name, at least sort of.
Okay.
And I'm going to text it to you now.
You got it, boss.
Just now reading the text.
Right.
What the hell?
Okay.
And that's going to
Sorry.
be your bonus action.
That's her bonus action. For her action, she's gonna attempt to drag Sefra out of the tiny hut.
Okay. You can just do that. That's not a
Oh,
problem.
okay. Okay. She drags Sefra out. She says, Joe, get out of there. It's a Nishiru, a red mist that consumes magic. Meaning the whole hut. It's going to consume the whole thing. So please don't stay in the thing.
All right.
Come on,
Um,
initiative, Estella.
Yeah.
Why are you still in there?
At the,
I thought
at the,
Ran!
it would attack me if I left.
at the beginning of its turn, it will have consumed the magic that is keeping the tiny hut activated. Which
Actually-
basically just here. Yeah.
Once Estella leaves, doesn't it just
The hut goes away.
vanish?
Oh, technically yes. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, even
So
better.
Joe,
yeah.
you're safe.
Oh,
Once Estella leaves, the hut vanishes,
that's good.
and then I need to look at something real quick. Let's see.
Oh, more of my items. I don't know.
I don't know. There's a couple magic users pretty close to it. It might say,
I know
"Oh,
that's what
yummy."
I'm. That's like. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh.
So I'm going to randomize this.
Who looks
Uh,
tastier right now?
So I'm going to
is the
randomize
question.
this. Estella's 1 and 2, Sefra is 3 and 4, Joe is 5 and 6, and Lucrezia is 7 and 8.
Oh
Let's see
no.
what it's rolling. I rolled a 7, so it's going to move here. And then, Joe, you can make an attack roll against it.
Yeah, and I have Sentinel, so if this hits, maybe it changes its mind. Okay. 15.
Awesome. I'm going to use one of its legendary dodges, so you go straight through it. And then it is going to attack Lucrezia, and it will hit. It will hit. Oh boy, here we go. Yikes! How do I do this? Because you have so many magical things on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You have like a bajillion spell scrolls.
Jesus Christ. Actually, that would be kind of best case scenario if it's a spell scroll, honestly. Like, just
Yeah.
hope it gets a spell scroll.
So I am going to
You're muted
say,
for
Lucrezia, go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Like those scrolls. Like, no, I was gonna read those someday. 14.
Okay, and then roll it one more time, please.
3.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, great. That's
Um,
comforting. Fucking A.
Okay, so
Poker face, Paul. Jeez.
the crescendo twisted scroll becomes a blank piece of paper.
I'm sure we didn't need that.
Then
I've really only used it one time.
and then your scroll of shield becomes a blank piece of paper.
Oh.
Okay, and that is its turn. I am going to say something real quick. This is above table. So that scroll was probably the most powerful item you guys have. I'll explain why. When it's outside of a crescendo, it's really random. Like you have no idea what's going to happen. But if you used it inside of the crescendo, you could pick which spell it casts. Just off the top of your head, you could say, you know what, I want this to be a wish spell. Done. Like it was pretty freaking powerful. But you guys,
Hey,
you guys,
Hey, food for thought, Paul. I would have been better not knowing that. Thank you.
yeah. All right, Wells, you are up.
Well, thanks for
Go ahead and
ruining
take
my day.
2d6 psychic damage,
Yeah.
Rob.
Yeah, take a d20 of psychic damage there. Yeah, Rob. Not Lucrezia, but Rob. Just go ahead and take your psychic damage.
Well, that'll knock me out. That'll put me out.
Wells, you are up.
So everyone is awake at this point, correct?
That is correct.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, even Sefra. Yeah, Sefra's awake as well.
Okay. I guess he'll stay there then. I think he'll steady aim as a bonus action, and take a shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Advantage. Roll third time. Okay, so 24 to hit.
It will hit. Please keep in mind that this creature cannot be critical damaged or sneak attack damaged. As
Or
it does
sneak
not
attack
have a,
damaged.
as it
There's
does
no-
not have a discernible anatomy.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be tricky.
So go ahead and roll the damage. 7 points.
So then I guess that's a 7.
That is correct. All right. Anything else you'd like to do, sir?
No, that's my turn.
All right. That brings up Liggy.
Let's see here. Paul, what would it be if I wanted to jump on one of the horses? That-
Acrobatics and animal handle.
Okay. I'm not gonna risk that actually. So I'm gonna move that way. Go. Oops. Here.
Whoa!
That's 26 feet. Yes. And then I am going to unload on this guy. I will. Yeah.
Man, I sure hope there's nobody standing around or behind where you're shooting.
There's only one person behind.
Missed.
Alright. So I'm going to use double trigger on my pistol to make 2 attacks at disadvantage. I'm not going to use sharpshooter for now. And I'll use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark real quick. Okay. And then here we go. First attack.
So, you cast Hunter's Mark on the red mist. It consumes that magic. And it appears
Okay.
to have healed it.
Okay. Well, I should have known it would do that. So
Does
that's a
this-
15 for the first one.
15 will hit.
Okay. So that's gonna deal 11
The
damage.
The bullet that travels through the magical weapon, because the bullet itself is not magical, it goes straight through the creature.
Okay. So no damage with that then.
Correct.
What kind of asshole made this?
Well, that eliminates basically all my character does.
You're muted.
I'm muted.
I was saying
No,
that was me.
Kaylee.
I was saying it was so Wells core, like the creatures we fought that
Oh.
are all completely resistant to psychic damage.
Yeah. So I guess is there a point for me to attack further, or should we just end my turn?
Do you have anything?
Genuinely do not have
Shoot.
anything
That
that can
milestone
do damage.
rifle. I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, but I don't know if I
Or you
don't have
know
any
if you wanna
bullets.
use that. Ah.
I don't think.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's feed it Bilestone. While I'm standing in it.
Yeah.
Just fucking A, guys. Like, come on.
So I
Eh,
guess-
she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I imagine I can't pull out the milestone rifle this round, anyways. So I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm assuming if
Brings up-
like I'll roll the dice if you want, but if none of them hit it anyways, even if I do hit, I don't think it matters.
So you could take this turn, your action to pull out the rifle. You start sifting through it. You get the, the rifle out.
Okay.
That will bring up friend.
Well, I can't use my Quetzalcoatl because Cressy is right in front of me. So I'm gonna switch back to friend, and oh, well, somebody.
You could like fly over me, right? Just hop over. You could literally walk over me. You're huge.
Yeah,
I know. I
still do it without hurting her.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I'm just.
Unless you
gonna
want
try
to be
hit him
something
with-
else.
I think I'm just gonna try to hit him with my Ethereum club. It's the point of D&D, Mom. And yeah, just gonna do that. So.
No, the point of D&D is to emotionally harm your players by taking away their apparently most valuable items.
Yeah, not telling them at all, and then rolling that ones over and over and over
Guys,
again.
Paul's not enjoying
impressing
this. Look at him. He looks really upset about it.
He is. He does not. Yeah.
Like every decision that gets messed up with us. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna smack this guy.
Oh no! Oh, did I hurt all my play with feelings? Oh no!
All right, that's it. Goodbye.
We know where you live, Paul.
All right. So, friend is making the attack with the club. A 13 will hit this creature. Go ahead and roll damage and times it by 2.
Great.
Ooh.
So that's an 8. This is max damage.
8 points of damage. It will take 8 points of damage.
Then
Times by 2. Oh, 4. Yeah, times 2, 8.
That is going to bring up Joe.
Okay. Joe's gonna shout to Estella, does it speak anything? Like a language? Or comprehend?
That I'm aware of? I just remember what it's called. No weaknesses. I remember that it eats magic. And that it's red fog. And that it's called a Nishiru. But unfortunately the whole amnesia thing's kind of there still.
Alright. She will, without using an action, can she just drop Red Maw? She's got 2 axes.
Okay.
She'll drop that, move forward. Well, she doesn't want to lose it. And
Paul's gonna make it eat it over there.
I guess that's Joe's not this. Me or Joe, not the brightest. Bold in the shed. Anyway, she will. Will she rage? Ooh, I think she
Yes.
will. It's hard to tell at this point. I think she's just gonna take 2 attacks with her great axe.
Fuel your anger.
Or with her battle axe, sorry. So it'll be a little different. Alright, first attack. Can we flank this creature or no?
I mean, it looks like you're flanked.
No.
Okay.
It looks like you're
Okay.
flanked. But I guess, yeah. Go ahead and make it with advantage.
Okay, I'll roll that twice then. Well, I can't crit, so it doesn't really matter. Alright. So, first attack. 25.
That will hit.
Okay. This is with the +1 battle axe.
Okay.
So, 6 points of damage on the first attack.
It will take 6 points of damage.
Okay. And then, I guess I'll make a second attack. With advantage still? Then I guess. Sorry that I'm rolling twice. I should just roll
You're
with
fine.
advantage. Okay.
That
Second
will-
attack, 17. For another 7 points of damage.
take 7 points of damage. And that was 2 attacks with the +1 weapon, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Duly noted. That will bring up Sefra. Sefra's gonna be like, what the hell is that thing? And then, is going to make an interesting choice here. She is going to... She's going to move over to Joe. And is going to cast Enlarge Person on Joe. So Joe will go from being, what, 6'3" or something, to about 10 foot tall.
Oh, shit.
And we're just going to say that that is the new Joe token. All right. And basically everything stays the same, but you do an additional 1d4 points of damage with every swing. And you also have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And that's about it.
I'm gonna grapple the hell out of this mist.
Okay. And that is Sefra's turn. That's gonna bring up Lucrezia.
When Liggy fired into it and then it absorbed the magic from the bullet.
Yes.
It just went right through it. It wasn't magical.
Oh, it was not.
The gun, it's magical, but bullets are not.
Correct.
But it's still +1, right?
Your aiming is, but the damage. Sorry, the enchantment does not transfer through the bullets.
Gotcha. Okay. What was it that was cast? And what was cast that?
At least in regards to like damage.
Hunter's Mark. It absorbed my
The Hunter's Mark. That's what it was. Okay, so when the Hunter's Mark was cast into it, was there like a discernible effect?
100%, yes.
All right. I will disengage and move the maximum distance away that I can. 5, 10. Oh wait, no. Disengage is an action. I don't want to do that. What happens if I step away from it? Am I gonna...
You did it last time, nothing happened.
Okay, good.
Nothing happened.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'll get under this tree over here, and... What can I say? I'm a magical lady. There's not much I have. Physical objects don't harm it unless they're enhanced. I will try to firebolt it and see if maybe that helps. It's damaging magic, so maybe that matters.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
18.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
It appears that it does wham up against the mist, and it explodes like it was hitting something. But it doesn't look like it does a lot of damage to it. Maybe half the amount of damage.
Right. It doesn't really dissipate it or anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's something, I guess.
That's going to bring up Estella.
So this thing is clearly not physically injured anyone yet, right? Just taking our magic.
Yeah, I think that's what it does.
Okay, then Estella's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, as far away from it as she can. And she's gonna hit it with a guiding bolt at level 2, or attempt to.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
So 21.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 16 damage, radiant damage.
It doesn't look like it does nearly the same amount that it normally should have.
Okay.
And the magical lingering effect of it glowing and easier to hit is
Yeah.
absorbed by the creature.
Right. The radiant doesn't do anything. Hey, she's just gonna stay right back here, as far away from the thing that could eat her stuff as possible.
All right. That will bring up the red mist. The red mist is going to decide between Sefra, Joe, and friend. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 is the DM's choice. And it is going after friend. So it will move here into friend's spot.
Is
It
that
will make
opportunity?
You could attempt to make the swing, sure.
Hell yeah. No.
That is a miss. That is a big fat stinking miss with an @1. It will move into friend's square and will attempt to eat something of friends. It will hit. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Can we just pick up the camp and move somewhere else?
We could run.
Right.
Luca, I need you to roll a d8 for me, please. And you find that the shield that you once had, the bullet shield, all of the magic that you worked so hard to infuse with it, with Argus Stone, just vanishes. And now all you have is a skull. That doesn't even count as a shield anymore.
Damn.
And that will be its turn. Wells, you are up.
I think that Wells is gonna
Thank you.
throw 2 psychic daggers.
Hey, Baven,
He's
Baven,
acting bonus action.
Baven, will you take this up with you? Just put it on the counter.
First one
Or in
is
the fridge.
a 24 to hit.
Will hit.
It's still full, so you
It
need to put it back
does
in there.
10 points of psychic damage.
It will take the full amount of psychic damage.
The second one is a 23 to hit
That will hit.
and deal 6 points of psychic damage.
It will take the full amount of psychic damage.
And then Wells will come over to Leather to see what's happening there.
Okay. You look inside and Leather's just asleep underneath all of her furs. No one has woken her up yet.
Wells will yell at her.
Okay. On Liggy's turn, you can attempt a perception check for Leather at advantage. In fact, it is Liggy's turn.
Leather crits.
All right, Leather wakes up. So can't do anything yet, but she wakes up. Liggy
Alright,
is-
Biggie's going to move Can I get some more map towards the bottom here?
Oh, of course. Yes.
Leagy's going to move down.
Ah,
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he will take out the. As he's doing so, he's like pulling out the bile pie rifle, muttering to himself, like, fucking stupid ghost things don't get shot by nothing. And then pulls out the bilestone rifle and he'll take a shot. What is bilestone rifles hit? It looks like it's just a regular, so I'm imagining it's a not like a +1 or anything, right?
It's just regular, but it does shoot out something that's not a bullet. It's like a ray gun,
Okay.
so to speak.
So I might borrow the Merryweather to do this hit. So it's whatever this is -1. Oh, before I do that, when Liggy gets to this set of trees, he's gonna use his bonus action to hide.
Okay.
Okay. So that'll be a 22.
You think you're stealth? Yeah.
Okay. Is that stealthy enough to gain advantage on this shot?
It sure is.
Okay. And then this -1. So
that
that's
will
going to
hit.
be 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Perfect. So this says it does 5d6 damage, and then it has to make a DC 17 save for poison, and then it does another
So it
66.
is immune to poison damage, so
Okay.
that won't take an effect. But it will take the necrotic damage that you were shooting.
Okay.
It doesn't do as much as you think it should. But
Okay.
it does take.
That was a lot of ones and twos. It's 13 total.
Right. It looks like it took some damage.
Cool.
And
then I
you
will
now
do-
have 19 shots left of the bilestone rifle.
I will take another shot.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 27 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
And then this one, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. 12.
Looks like it takes about half of it.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Friend, you are up. And also your bilestone rifle now has 18 shots left before it becomes inert.
Friend, I guess, tosses the skull to the ground, and then will cast Shillelagh on my Ethereum club, and will just smack this guy again.
Okay.
A 14 to hit.
Will hit. It will deal double damage against this creature. Holy.
20.
That is 20 points of full raw damage.
Can I'm gonna add a blue chip.
Oh. To the damage, okay.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time anyone's added a chip to damage.
So
It's
26 damage.
It's going to be
Stupid
12
shit.
additional points of damage. Fantastic. And that will bring up Joe.
Okay. I think now that Joe's ginormous, and she saw Friend's shield get absorbed, yeah, she rages. She goes, "Rah!" And she
Okay.
barrels forward and will attack. Will these attacks be at advantage with flanking, or does she need to reckless?
No.
Either ways.
Yeah. It'll be advantage.
Okay. First attack with battle axe. A 13.
13 will hit.
So 8 plus 2 for rage is 10 plus a d4. 13 points of damage.
Again, it looks like it's not taking full damage, but taking something. Okay.
Okay. Second attack. Not that the crit matters, but a crit, and
Yeah, it doesn't matter, unfortunately. Not against this mist.
a critical. Not 20s and 1s this game. But it'll hit and do. Wait, what the heck? Sorry, it just rolled crit damage. Let me roll that again.
Yeah, you're fine. Go ahead and roll it again.
Alright, 11 plus 2, 12, 13, plus a d4 is 16 points of damage.
Alright. Oof. Thing is a beast. Sefra will maintain concentration and then actually, hold on. We'll move here and we'll take a defensive stance. And that will be her turn. Lucrezia is up.
God, I really want to contribute something here. I mean, I've seen what works and what hasn't worked.
Yes.
But what has worked, I don't have.
Right. That Ethereum, man. If everyone had Ethereum weapons, you guys would be
Yeah, I mean...
rolling with me.
Oh, hey, look! What's this?
Oh, it's Ethereum! Yay! Wait a second. How'd you get that?
I will...
And how does you have 57 Ethereum bullets? That doesn't make any sense.
It's a good idea.
Ethereum bullets?
Actually, that's what you... Friend, every round, you just toss your club to somebody else. You just toss your club to somebody else and we just take a whack at it.
Imagine if Liggy had a
Pinata.
blitz.
I mean, it could happen.
That's secretly what the gold mine is, guys. It's just all
Thank you.
Ethereum.
I mean...
You know, you can wish in one hand and you can poop in the other. I mean...
Whoa. Well, I've already wasted a 3rd level spell on this dickhead, so I'm not gonna do that. Ugh. I legit don't have anything that's gonna work.
You do magic missile. We haven't tried
It's
force
gonna
yet.
absorb every single one of them, guaranteed.
Well, it didn't absorb the firebolt.
No.
Yes, it have.
Yeah.
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 force
All
damage
right.
is pretty
I will try it,
non-resistant.
but I'm gonna do it low. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna do it low.
Yeah.
First level.
Try it out first.
Okay, first level. So 1, 2, and 3. For a total of 10.
It appears that it only takes about half of that, but it does damage. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, and I'm gonna move further away. Yeah, back here.
All right. That's gonna bring up Estella.
Does she happen to remember any weaknesses?
Not with that roll you gave me. No.
No.
Oh man.
Not with a
Terrible
20.
time. Yeah.
I just was curious. Okay.
Curiosity killed the cat. So.
But satisfaction brought it back.
Is
That's
there
the whole
satisfaction
thing.
during this encounter?
No,
Mm.
there's not.
I seem to sense
Um,
plenty of satisfaction from the DM.
True.
I have an idea. I have
Guys,
an
I'm
idea.
not that evil. Come on, come on.
We need to
Party has too many items.
we need to persuade it to become our friend, and then we can take it with us, and we will give it much magical bad things to consume.
Can she attempt to command it
That's what we're gonna do.
in Sylvan?
Like little shot. Feed the mist.
You're gonna attempt to use the command
Yeah,
spell
yeah,
on it, and you're
Yeah.
speaking in Sylvan.
yeah.
Okay, so you're casting it.
Yes, so it's a 16 wisdom save.
It will absorb the magic,
Oh.
and nothing happens.
Stella puts her face in her hands and just groans really loud.
And that's a first level spell. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It will heal that amount, and there we go. All right.
Yeah, if it's not a damage spell, it probably doesn't do anything. Except heal it.
I didn't realize it healed it.
Yeah. Hunter's
Oh.
mark.
It healed the
Oh.
hunter's mark. It healed the. Anyways.
Okay,
With that
that's my
said,
bad.
it will go. It will stay where it's at, and just consume more magic items off of friend.
It still gets an attack from me
Okay.
for attacking friend.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yay. 25.
It will use its secondary legendary
Sorry.
dodge to miss. Its final legendary dodge, I would say.
Missed.
And then it will attempt to attack friend. It will hit, and then friend, go ahead and roll me a d8 for me, please.
I don't think friend's here right now.
Oh, ignore that. I didn't mean to click that button.
Oh, that is not a d8.
No.
A 1. Oof. That is going to. You find that your cap of the verdant spore has become a normal mushroom. And that is its turn. That will bring up Wells.
All right, Wells is gonna go 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
Try and hit it twice with advantage.
First one will
I'm gonna bother to roll the third time because I'm pretty sure that hits. So
That will hit.
that is gonna be 8 points of damage.
Okay. They will take 4.
Third one. Okay, 24 still hits.
That will hit, yes.
For 7 additional points of psychic damage.
And
And then he's gonna go 20, 25. Can I pick up Red Moth as I'm kind of running?
Sure.
Okay, I'll pick it up and I'll move over here. For there it
Okay.
is. My friend, get out of there.
And that will bring up Liggy.
Okay. Liggy's gonna use the steady aim feature on the rifle.
Okay. Advantage.
Yes. I will shoot it twice with sharpshooter.
Oh. Okay.
Good hell. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So this will deal. Ooh, that's a decent roll. 22 plus 10, so 32 damage.
32. Okay. That will be. Okay.
And then second attack. It'll be a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Or no, 21 minus 5, so that's a. I can't do math. 16. But I'm pretty sure that still hits.
That will hit.
Okay, and that'll do 27 damage.
Okay. All right. The necrotic energy just slams into this creature. Again, it doesn't do the full amount, but you are weakening it. And how do you tell that it's weakening? The vibrancy of the red has greatly diminished. And that will bring up friend.
I'm just gonna hit him again.
That will definitely hit.
It's another 20.
For 20 points of damage.
And I'm gonna move before it destroys the rest of my stuff.
Okay.
Hi, Lucrezia. I wish you'd hit me with that fireball.
Firebolt, to be clear.
That will bring up Joe.
Real quick, Leather is awake.
Yes.
Does Liggy have any control over Leather still? Or
Yeah, the only thing is they do poison damage,
oh,
which it's
okay.
immune. So I just
Trying to
haven't-
find all the angles. Sounds good.
Joe wields her axe and says some.
Oh. Joe froze.
Still will her accent.
And
What?
me.
Has frozen.
Oh no!
All right. What is Joe
Oh,
doing?
how sad. Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I
looks
back?
like
I'm back. Okay, I'll start over. Joe slings her axe back behind her head and says something along the lines of, well, it's you and it's me. And she swings it down. And makes 2 attacks recklessly. No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. 26.
Okay, that'll hit.
And I will roll damage. 4 plus 2 is 12, plus the d4 is 16.
16. All right.
And then I imagine she slings her axe back up, lifting it out of the ground, since it's just banging against the ground every time she swings it. And we'll attack again. 17
That will hit.
for the same amount of damage as before. Oh, actually, no. 10 plus 2 is 12. I gotta roll the d4. For 14 points of damage this time.
All right. Got it. She swipes down at the miss. It's almost like you're like swinging an axe through molasses. It like definitely slows down and it engages your muscles, but it does go to the ground eventually. Okay. Sefra is like, I can't do jack nor shit. And she looks over to Liggy, and then she looks back at the red mist, and he just goes into full defense mode. That will bring up Lucrezia. Actually, no. No, she can't do that either, because it would just absorb it. So, she's useless in this fight.
Can she help? Like, can you give the help action?
Outside of like offering flanking, she can't really do much. But she doesn't want to get close to that thing. She's got some items that she can't have destroyed.
Isn't she a bard? She can give bardic inspiration.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's give friend bardic inspiration. Let me mark that off of her list here.
She gains those back on a short rest too, so it's a pretty easy resource.
Yeah, it's a very good
Oh, yeah.
resource. So yeah, that's D8 on any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So that is what she does, and that will bring up Lucrezia.
Firebolt again, 16.
That will hit.
Whoa, 9.
Hey, all right. Whoa, watch out now. Okay, got it. And that is going to bring up Estella.
She'll cast Toll the Dead on it.
Okay,
With a 16 wisdom save.
gotcha. So it will absorb the magic and it will heal it. It's a cantrip,
Oh,
and it will
So-
heal back.
Isn't it a
okay.
damage dealing?
But yeah, it's damage dealing.
Maybe because
But-
it's a save.
As it's a save.
You gotta roll to
Oh.
hit.
Okay,
Cruel and unnecessary.
that's my bad. Okay.
That will bring up the red mist. It is looking at Joe. It is looking at Wells. I will do a 50-50 chance here. It goes after Joe. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is going to attack. And that's a crit. So I am going to have Joe roll. Let's see. You don't have that on you, but you have that.
Would one
No
of them-
red maw.
Would one
Her
of them
clothes
be?
are magical. You could get rid of the magic in Joe's clothes and she could just be dirty.
My clothes.
Magic clothes?
No, Estella.
Joe also has
roll
a
D10
dark enlarge
and roll
reduce
it.
on them, so maybe that.
Oh, that's
goes
true.
Correct.
First.
Yep, I have that. I have that here as well. So go ahead
Okay.
and roll a d10 and roll it twice.
I forgot about my clothes.
Lucrezia has a very interesting question about that. If the enchantment has gone from the clothes and she's giant, what would happen?
Uh-oh.
I don't think I lose. I think it's like they no
That's
longer
not part of
smell.
the-
All right, 1d10 is a 5. The other one is a 6.
A 5 and a 6. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so the funny part about all of this, so it appears that um your honor beads, they become just normal beads.
Oh, they were magical? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, they were.
They're not like super magical, but they were
Yeah.
magical.
Yep.
But here's the part that sucks. You also find that the whisper glass has gone inert as well.
Ooh,
Fuck!
does suck.
What?
That does suck. Hence why I made the face of. With that said,
Oh, darn! I should have been using it. When an aberration is within 300 feet, it'll hurt you. Yeah. Oh well. Sorry,
okay. That is going to bring up Wells. Ouch, that sucked. That hurt me as the DM. Ugh.
You could have lied.
Five.
I would have never known.
Are they able to get? It's around Joe, and Joe's large. Like, does that cause any difficulty? Is there any way I can get some flanking?
Sure, you're flanking. Why not?
Okay. This means I can hit at least. I don't do too much, but something's better than nothing. Okay. First one.
That will hit.
It's gonna be 9 points of psychic damage. And
Okay.
then
Yeah, that'll hit too.
hit 9 plus 6, so 15 total.
Got it.
It was 5. They're gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Gotcha. That's gonna bring up Liggy.
Okay, Liggy's going to move 30 feet this way. As he's going through the trees, he'll stealth. That's a 14.
You think you're hidden.
Do I have advantage?
You do not.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot anyways, and I will use sharpshooter. So this is
Okay.
-6 because I'm using a +1 on this die.
Okay. Okay.
That would be a crit.
Dang. But it does
okay.
hit. It does hit. So
But it does hit.
Pew pew.
26 damage,
All right.
and then second attack. Oh, that almost was a 17. So that's a 12 on that
That
one.
will hit.
Perfect. So that will deal 25 damage.
All right. Gotcha. That is gonna bring up friend. And Joe, you're on deck here.
Misty Step is an action, correct? I can't do that as a
Bonus
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus. Okay, great. Okay, then I'm going to. Wait, is that a 30? 30. Okay. Then I'm going to. Right. Okay. Gonna run to no. Going to Misty Step to here, and then go 15 to attack it again with my Ethereum Club, because it
Okay.
really works. That's a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. And then that is 16. And I can't add. Sorry, I can't add the Bardic to the attack. Don't,
Not to the
right. It's
damage,
only
no.
to the
Two
attack
hit.
itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
not
I'm going to. Oh, I have to keep that updated. I'm going to use another white chip to add a little extra damage to that. So
Okay.
that is for an additional. Nice. For an additional 10. So 26, and then
Yes.
I'm gonna back up that 15 again.
Well, move back to the base, because how do you want to do this?
Oh,
Nice.
great. Okay. Well, I think that friends. Well, first and foremost, when I lose the magic in my hat, does it get rid of my cat?
Wherever the cat is, it does dissipate, yes.
Okay. Then I think friend feels the disconnect and just kind of like that the red in their eyes gets like even darker and is just like almost black. It's so dark because they're just so upset, and they are just, I feel like it's a really creepy, like very slow walk straight at the creature, and then it just they just like, I think single-handedly like uppercut whack it, and yeah.
And right when it bursts from the magical Ethereum hit, Friend's eyes, while they may still be intense, they're no longer red. They go back to being the bluish, greenish color. Though the vibrancy of that blue and green is very intense. And the red mist evaporates, leaving the cold night air.
Are we out of initiative now?
We are out of initiative.
Liggy will saunter back towards the middle. The fuck was that thing?
A Nishuru, I think.
What's a Nishuru?
Red mist that consumes magic.
Obviously.
Yes, unfortunately, that's all I know.
Sefra's just like looking around and just like, where there is so much we don't know about this place. Like, I'm starting to think that maybe coming out here was a mistake. Maybe I can like go hunt like a giant elk or something instead. I feel like I'm just putting you all at risk.
We've been in worse situations before there, Sefra. Any venture out in the wilderness comes with risks. Just didn't think there'd be anything like this.
The giant version of Joe will slam her axe into the ground a few more times for good measure. And I think as she does, the earth kind of reverberates
Sefra kind of shakes a little bit, and then she dismisses the enlarge.
God fucking damn it. Fuck.
Sefra, I am not happy about this outcome either.
Is everyone whole?
But
Did anyone get hurt? Is everyone all right?
okay,
I'm fine.
all right.
Yeah, everything's
I don't know.
fine.
Did
I don't
you
know
about
what
to
to
say
say.
something?
I guess I'm just glad that everyone's still in one piece. I'm sorry about all that gear that you guys fought and collected and...
Sefra, now's not the time for self-pity. We agreed to come out here with you. Alright? There are things out here we don't understand. That's every day of fucking adventuring.
Wells, I'd like you to make a wisdom save, please.
Okay. Is this against some sort of charm effect?
No. It would be the equivalent of a frightened-like effect.
Let me double check. I might have advantage on that. Let's read something real quick. Yes, okay. Advantage on saving throws against being charmed, frightened, or affected by detect thoughts. Okay, I will roll that. That is a 19.
You're fine. Liggy, I'd like you to do the same thing. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom. That's an 8.
Okay.
Wells will return Redmaw to Joe and kind of examine the ground around them. Is there any sort of residue or sign of the creature at all? Or is everything gone?
There is no sign of this red mist anymore.
Okay.
Thanks, Wolves.
Estella, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw, please.
At 20, 27.
Okay, you're fine. And friend, you realize that the Ethereum core is glowing like this bright golden greenish hued color. But then also the entire staff or the entire club also has this like sense of magic about it, as this is the weapon that killed the Nishru. For the next 10 days, this item will count as a ring of spell storing, as the weapon is imbued with this Nishru's essence. This means it can hold up to 5 levels worth of spells inside of it at a time. Sefra looks
Did
over
you-
to Estella and says, you think maybe we should activate another one of them tiny huts? See about getting some more rest?
Yes, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Hopefully we won't see any more of those creatures. Creature was insane.
agree. Zeddy, I interrupted you earlier. Were you about to say something?
Not important.
All right. Well, I think everyone should get some rest, and I suppose we tackle this in the morning.
Sounds about right.
You know, friend, I didn't realize that you could turn into one of them giant bird things. Maybe we could use that for some scouting. Can Well, I hope this isn't rude to say, but can people ride you?
I think before that, friend has just been like staring at the spot on the ground and like softly touching the moss on their shoulder, and they look up and are just like, yes, yes, I can if I turn into that creature again. I'm quite large, so I believe I could carry someone.
Well, all right then. Well, yippee-ki-yay. I guess, yeah, as soon as Estella's done casting this tiny hut, we should get some more rest, and then I suppose we continue in the morning. And then she's like looking up in the distance, the moonlight kind of creates a silhouette of the mountain. And she thinks to herself, she thinks out loud, with the help of that broom and friend, I'm pretty sure we can get to the top of that relatively easy. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this in the morning. The tiny hut will get finished being cast, and she'll go back to bed and allow you guys to do what you need to, I suppose.
Estella will stay awake in the tiny hut the rest of the night and kind of watching the outside of it to make sure no more mist creeps up on it.
Okay. The night goes by relatively smoothly outside of that one encounter. And dawn creeps about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. And there's another fresh layer of frost all over the ground. The horses seem in good spirits, considering all of the craziness that's been going on. And after packing up your gear, you guys make your way out. Now, it takes only about 3 hours, around noon or so, that you get to the base of the mountain. And the mountain does stretch up quite high. It's a lone mountain. There's nothing around it. It's just one peak. But the clouds block out the view of the top of this mountain. What would you like to do?
I think on our way over, Joe will pull friend aside, and she's got like a leather cord that the honor beads were on, right? Okay, so she'll have like etched into one of the whittled into one of the beads, like it's a very rough outline of like the cat. And she'll hand it to friend as in like a necklace. Um, and she'll say, friend, I'm sorry you lost something dear to you. I know what that means, and well, I'm just sorry.
Friend kind of like cradles the thing in their hand for a second and just kind of nods and doesn't really say anything, but kind of like leans into Joe and just, yeah.
Yeah, she'll like undo the whisper glass around her neck. And she'll say, yeah, yeah, so they took this from me too, and I thought, well, I feel kind of bad. I saved Red Maw, but I didn't save this. It's like I put the weapon before my connection to my paw, like I don't know, like I chose violence or something wrong. I don't know, but I don't feel good about it. I don't quite know what to do.
I understand. I found myself getting more and more upset as the fight continued and was not even thinking about the things I carried on myself, and it's my fault. Leander's gone. And but if we could get them to be magic once, what's to stop them from being magic again? Or finding new things that are better? And I feel as though, and I have not had many reasons to believe this from the short time that I remember, but fate has a way of things, and to take away one thing does not mean that something better might not come along, and it is quite terrible, and it hurts my soul, but it's okay.
Oh, friend, I hate to say this, but something better doesn't always come along. Sometimes it's just the thing you love and you lost it, and there's no real good replacement.
I understand. And while I know that is true, if I stop thinking that, I fear I will lose everything that makes me me. What do I have to hold on
Well,
to if not hope?
You hold on to whatever you need to hold on to make you friend, but it's okay to change. Don't always gotta be one way.
That is true. Thank you, friend Joe.
Yeah, sure. I just like retie the whisper glass, and continue on.
You find yourselves at the bottom of this mountain. You know you need to get to the top, but you have a dilemma. You could simply just fly up there, taking multiple trips, but then that would leave all of your supplies and your horses. You could potentially scout a way up the hill, up the mountain. Those are kind of your only choices. What would you like to do?
How long y'all think you'll be gone?
Like how long the journey up the mountain is?
Yeah. Flying up there, talking to whoever, somebody. How long is
Well, I think it'll be longer than I'm comfortable even leaving these animals out in this wilderness.
I'd stay behind. That's what I'm saying.
I could stay with Leggy.
I could also
Sounds not
potentially.
How
Well,
is this mountain?
let's see if there might potentially be a pathway up. So that if we don't have to do that, we can all make our way to the Bramble Toes. But if it doesn't seem like that's a possibility, I say that's a fair plan.
Could we estimate how long it takes to fly up there, Paul?
Oh, yeah, like how tall
On
is
the
this
broom?
mountain?
On the broom or as a giant dinosaur, probably take about an hour and a half at your speed. It would take Friend a little bit faster because they're not burdened by the weight and the speed discrepancy of having multiple people on the broom. But yeah, probably about an hour, hour and a half fly up there.
That
Maybe
doesn't seem that
45
long.
minutes for
I think we could handle it down here. If y'all want to make a quick trip up, talk to Bramble Toes, come back down.
Actually, I take that back. Hold on. That doesn't math right. It would take about 30 minutes for you to fly up on the broom with 2 people, or it'd take about 15 minutes for Friend in their giant dinosaur form to get to the top.
Yeah, Friend's flying speed is 80 feet.
Yeah.
That just seems like the way to go regardless. I can get up, camped up with these critters here, and I'll stay behind Leather, and 4 of y'all can all go up there.
Yeah, I think I'll keep you company.
What you think?
All right. Well, how about this? How about me and Liggy stay down, and the rest of you go up? If Friend would be willing to carry that load.
You missed out on the
Uh,
last excursion, Sefra.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's true. But, I trust you guys' judgment.
I'm not much interested in talking with a bunch of creatures that communicate via mind stuff. I've had enough people poking around my head. I don't need some dream elf doing whatever. So why don't you take this one?
All right. So be it. Sounds good to me. Shall we?
And nods, kind of like takes themselves out, and then like turns back into the giant Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatlus. Kind of like dips their wing down so they can be climbed up. I gotta see if I can find this video that I think of every time I think of a Quetzalcoatl.
Wait, to
as
clarify.
Bella- Oh,
Go ahead.
I was
Oh,
gonna
you're
say, as she climbs onto the thing, she looks back at Leggy and Wells and says, "Thought it was finally going to be my chance to brood at the bottom of the mountain, but I guess I'll leave you to it." And then she climbs onto it.
I just do it so well.
All right. So the 4 of you climb up on top of Friend's back. Sefra kind of positions herself in the middle, and you all manage to go along the spine of Friend's dinosaur form. And then with 3 heavy beats of the wings, you find that you're airborne. And Friend circles around the mountain and slowly makes their way up with just a few flaps every 15 seconds or so. Now, at this view, I want the posse to make a couple of checks for me. When you go to the north of the mountain, I'd like you to make perception checks. Crezia doesn't see anything. Estella, Yo, and Sefra will. Okay. You will see, just in the distance, pillars of smoke that are going up into the air. At this location. And while Estella notices the pillars of smoke, Joe will notice that the smoke is coming from what appears to be a Windork settlement. Now, this isn't campfire smoke. This is destruction. This is chaos.
Okay, Joe will speak up and say, I mean, I don't know how big an assumption this is, but I would reckon that Black Riders are over yonder, burning up or destroying something.
Well, what do we want to do? Should we go over
Wait,
there
how
and
far?
investigate?
Sorry?
It's going to be
Show
about
again on
if
the
if you decide to go back and collect Liggy and Wells, and then using the broom and dinosaur friend, it'll take about an hour to get to that spot for flying. So friend would have to use up 2 of their wild shapes to do so. They've already used 1, so they just need to use 1 more to get over there.
I missed when you pointed it on the map. It's on the mountain, or it's to the.
Just to the north.
It's just north
To the
of
north
the
of the
mountain.
mountain.
Oh, okay, I see.
Would
The bramble toes
Wells-
aren't. Go ahead.
How far is Wells' like psychic link thing that he can do?
Only a mile.
Okay, so we're probably too far.
So
Well,
it's
you guys at the tail end of it.
it's a decent distance, but
Okay. I mean,
You
if
could
we
probably
might
get
do a
up
little bit.
hour flying.
Because I was going to say, if he did like set up a link, we could at least relay the information. Still settle the stuff with the Brambletoes and then see what we want to do, or do we want to go deal with that now, since that seems like it's a fight kind of situation? Maybe we could save someone.
There's no way to tell how recent it is, like how high the smoke is and how far it's trailed.
Or bright the flames are. Is it lighter
You
smoke
could
or
make
darker smoke?
Upon looking at it and the trail of smoke, you could make intelligence check just to kind of see, and you can add your proficiency to it.
Stella will give Lucrezia guidance if she can on it.
Sure.
That's what a D4.
Yeah, if I can
Yeah.
help Lou, I'll try to help her.
Yeah, you're good at this. So
Well, not intelligence, but
well,
wilderness.
you're good at interpreting those signs and stuff, from the planes and all that. So would that be advantage?
Sure.
And then 27. I'll add the D4 to it. Why not? Just for S and Gs. So that is 29.
So friend has the intuition to maneuver back so that you can get like a full view of it. And with Lucrezia and Estella casting the spell and Joe kind of like pointing at certain things that she can see that Lucrezia couldn't quite see it. You estimate that this fire has been going for maybe 14, 16 hours.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
When Estella casts guidance, she pats Lucrezia's bun.
She what?
She pats Lucrezia's bun. She like pats her bun. That's how she casts guidance.
I thought you
And
said
then she
bum.
smiles.
That's
real
my
big.
bum.
I definitely thought you said bum. 100%. I was like, whoa.
B-U-N.
Like, oh, you're about to get
No,
knocked off this bird.
B-U-N.
I mean, girls just want to have fun. What the hell? Like, this is-
B-U-N.
Girls trip.
Fun. She's doing it to bother her, not to be a creep.
Hey, you were the one who's touching bums, all right?
No,
so
I said fun.
What
Now you've
happens on the Friendosaurus?
yeah, the Friendosaurus.
You've discovered my
The
secret.
Friendship Express.
You've discovered my
Yeah.
secret. I actually
Oh,
like being touched on the bun.
Friendship Express. Everyone hold on, we're gonna do a barrel roll.
So with the somber tone, Lucrezia is going to say, I'm afraid that whatever has transpired there was 15-ish hours ago and may already be over. The Brambletoes, however, will be here wintering in this location. They're not going anywhere if we wish to investigate now.
I'll let you all decide if we should just take a quick detour. Well, it's going to be an hour.
If there are any lives that can be saved, that takes precedent.
What were those
Alright.
villages that Estella remembered? That was last session, right? Or was that the session before?
That was like kind of over by that crack in the oh wait, no, that one was the
Village. There's a
Gold.
village about a week from the temple. North 2 days
Yeah.
and due west 6 days.
oh
Are we north 2 days? No.
No,
That's
north
yeah,
2
so
days
it's
is
that
where.
one. That's what I was thinking.
Are we due west 6 days? Oh, it's literally the mountain. She remembers the mountain. Oh. I understand now. She remembers that, and then where we are. Okay.
All right, I say we go. But I say that we go get the others just in case.
I can fly. Am I flying on the broom right now, or I'm on the Coatzla?
You're flying.
You're on the Friendosaurus.
Friendosaurus. All right.
No.
Choo choo! Come on, ride the friend and ride it.
I don't know if friend can. Well, we can't leave the wagon. I don't know what our plan is.
Okay, how about this? How about... Oh, jeez. Man, I could watch over the wagon if you all want to go up north and investigate.
These are your people.
That is true. I just don't want to leave anyone out. All right, let's get going then. We'll make our way out there and we'll just let them know when we get back that something came up. You guys did it to me, so I guess turnabout's fair play, right?
I have the least benefit. I may not be skilled in woodland knowledge, but I could remain with them.
Good.
What are you talking about, least benefit? Shut the hell up.
Oh my.
She's gonna
I mean,
huff and just turn
lovingly.
it. She's gonna huff and just.
What the fuck are you on?
Sefra will look over to Estella and be like, "Oh, look, it's the pitter patter of a couple fight."
I'm gonna drop off the Friendosaurus and Featherfall.
Wow. So dramatic. It's
sorry.
no
No,
reason.
I'm not gonna do that.
We're trying to come to a decision to the cost benefit is if we pick up the guys, then friend has to use another wild shape, correct? And perhaps Sefra needs to stay behind with the animals.
If I
That's correct.
this
I think regardless, Friend's gonna have to use up another wild shape because it's just so far up north.
that'll be my last.
That's
one until I
regardless.
take another short rest.
I don't want to do this without Liggy and Wells.
Well, then we can save it for another time, I suppose, and we just go up and take care of the mountain and meet up with the Brambletoes. That just feels like I'm doing my people a disservice, though.
No, what I'm saying is Brambletoes can wait. I'm in no hurry, but I do think we got to go back and pick up the guys and then see what's going on.
The Brambletoes will be wintering here. They'll be here for some weeks yet.
If there are
At least
people
that's
in
what I
need, we
think I
should
am.
go help them.
I think that's what they
How
said.
long is it going to take? We're not that far out, are we? We just left. We're still 100 miles.
Now, while you all are thinking that and contemplating that, we're going to move over to Liggy and Wells, who have just started up a card game, when all of a sudden they notice, with their passive perception, they will see... What the heck? What is this? What the... Oh, that's a cute little image. Oh, yeah, that's what... Oh, I like the images there. That's so cute. Sorry, I got distracted with cuteness. How dare you, friend?
Well, you ripped out my heart
No.
earlier, so.
You will notice that there are 4 figures that look like this that have surrounded your camp. Time now. Anytime. Wow, it's taking forever to load. There we go. Now, they don't have their weapons drawn, but they have surrounded the camp. They're
Wells
no
will kind
longer...
of curse under his breath and be like, this is what I'm trying to avoid. You seem to, right?
You think they're friendly?
Well, we've been seeing them before. I don't see any reason why they would suddenly become hostile.
You see
But
that one of your horses is camping on the ground, and one of these figures moves closer to it with an outstretched palm, and then the tamping stops and it just like lowers its head, and enough for this figure to just slowly pet the bridge of its nose. You see that others are walking into your camp almost like they're used to it, like they have walked through your camp before. And they look at the bedrolls, they look at the fire, they look at you. One of them curiously peers at the cards, and that figure looks to another one and makes some hand motions quickly, and you see that the one that it motions to nods his head like this, but they just continue looking around.
Alright.
Y'all speak common?
They look to each other with a face of confusion, and they do more gestures
Do
back and forth.
I recognize
That's some weird Elvis
any
magic
of
they're
them?
talking. What are they doing?
You don't recognize any of the hand motions, no.
Not
This
sign
is-
language. Okay.
No, this would be like Japanese sign language to you guys.
Okay. Let me see here.
One of the figures moves over to two of the horses and grabs their leads and starts taking them towards the mountain.
Hold up!
Um,
I'll like start walking up like this, like with a confused look.
Jeez.
Another figure moves to the other remaining two horses and does the same.
Wells will do a psychic whispers. He can try and mentally communicate with 3 of the 4. We don't need to speak a common language to understand each other.
When he hears your voice in his head, he will quickly look at you and look to the others and make some frantic motions, and they will all draw their weapons.
Oh hell no! It's about to get
I'll
really
try and
deep.
communicate like we're not hostile. What do you want?
They will attempt to sever the connection.
Okay. They do that.
Okay.
We're gonna have some holy elves here in a minute.
Men.
Wells
One
and
of
Link
them-
begin back to back.
One of them, who the image is of, this image is of the person who's about to reach up to you. They have feminine features. When they walk up to you, they will make very slow, deliberate motions. They will, in essence, point to the 4 creatures. They will point to the 2 of you, and then they will make this motion up to the top of the mountain.
Wells will nod and point over to Leather.
The cart.
And kind of raise an eyebrow, like question.
And Leather, who the entire time has only been peering out, like all you've seen is just the eyes underneath all of the blankets. And when you point out to Leather, Leather will pop up, and the 4 of them will just stare in astonishment at this creature.
Looks like you got a few more admirers, Liggy.
Liggy just has his hand on his pistol and it's just like really furrowed browed, like, am I about to shoot these folks? Like, what are we doing? Looking back at Wells.
Wells will kind of give a like thumb down hand gesture, and turn to Liggy and be like, I mean, we were expecting to end up in their settlement with the Brambletoes at some point anyway. I just kind of expected the others to make first contact. Should we,
Yeah.
I think we should start following them.
Leather pops out of the wagon and moves close to Liggy and will get into a defensive stance, which means that her tail is up, ready to sting, and she's down low, ready to pounce. This figure, who the image is of, will pull something out of their pouch. It appears to be raw meat, and then pull something out of another pouch and will crush it on top of the meat, and will position it in front of Leather.
Can I do like an insight on what the stuff on top of the meat was?
Go for it.
It's a 13.
You've never seen this type of plant before. Or maybe you have, but you can't recall.
I'll let Leather sniff it, I guess.
Leather will move closer and sniff, and then the tail will come down, and she begins showing signs of hunger.
I'll give her like a knowing nod.
She will devour it. Then
Wells will kind of signal to them
This-
that. Oh, go ahead.
this figure will point to the group, and then make this motion and point to the top.
Wells will nod, give up 4, and like point to the other bedrolls besides them, and kind of like indicate that they flew away. He's going to grab a log or a stick kind of out of the fireplace to write down a message in common. If they come back here, just in case they know that nothing happened to us, something along the lines of made contact, headed to village, hope to see you there.
Okay. Perfect.
Made contact is so ominous. Made contact, got mind controlled, going to village. All good.
All good. We're fine.
That's Wells.
After
Made contact.
after about 3 minutes or so, as you're like riding into this, Leather begins to kind of like sway, and then she falls down on her side and is just snoring away. The warriors, the figures, will position themselves next to Leather and lift her up and put her on one of the horses, and then they will continue walking up the mountain. You notice that one of them kind of keeps looking back at Liggy and then looking at Leather and then just shakes their head, and they keep going up a trail.
Liggy walks right next to Leather the whole time, like just trying to make sure that she's not sick or.
Leather is in a deep, deep sleep, a medically induced sleep. Now that you've seen the effect of what this thing does, you've heard rumor of a blossom called Mooncoil Blossom that has been rumored to put dragonkind to sleep. You don't think that this dosage could have put any of your paws wyverns to sleep, but this dosage definitely could put, an adolescent to sleep relatively easy. Moving back to the Friendosaurus crew, you guys are soaring around the mountain. What decisions have you made?
It sounded like we were gonna go back down and try to pick up Wells and Liggy and then go try to fight some wind orcs.
Okay.
That's kind of what I thought, but
So if we fly in that direction, would we not pass them?
You would get to the camp, and you would find that it is empty of the horses, of Leather, and of Liggy and Wells. And there's a note, and the wagon is still there. All the gear has been put inside the portable hole or the bag of holding. So it's just an empty wagon. And there's a message written in charcoal on the wagon side that says,
Made contact, headed to the village now, hope to see you there.
What kind of cryptic shit is this?
we're never leaving them alone again.
Yeah. Look, Wells
Made
just
Drawing
contact.
of a goblin right next to it.
Josephine, remind me, next time we see Mr. Wells, brevity is not always the solution.
Wells had a bad habit.
Made contact with whom? What village?
We weren't even that far. Could he not have just mind linked with one of us and told us
I
what was
think
going
he's
on?
been mind controlled. Obviously, something took over Liggy and Wells. Maybe it's those freaky guys we keep seeing.
Those freaky guys.
You know?
They're
Ones
not
in the
malevolent.
shadows, watching us.
They're not malevolent, though. They didn't attack us.
Maybe they were just waiting till we split up.
Or, knowing Mr. Wells, he probably created some diplomatic incident.
What if they pissed them off? Liggy shoots first and thinks later, and Wells is pretty much the same.
Can't trust men to do anything right.
Period. So true. Friend is still a giant dinosaur, like looking under things and like looking around, like making like concerned
Just
noises.
doing the quick
Yeah.
head movements. Just
Yeah, just be
Well,
like looking around, like where'd they go?
like, hey friend,
doesn't
why
look
the
like-
long face?
Boo! All right, I'm taking all of this.
Take a page from that.
How dare you?
I could
doesn't
always
look
send.
like any kind of struggle. Oh yes.
I can send a sending. I could cast a sending.
I think that'd be wise.
It's just gonna say, "Where the fuck are you?"
What the fuck is this? Are you mind controlled? What's happening?
Uh,
Oh,
no,
hold on.
I'll
You're muted,
create
Cor-
some elaborate thing. No, I'll just say I'll keep it short and brief, cryptic, so that way you don't understand what I'm saying when I tell you. Give me a moment.
Made contact, almost dead. Flying to you now.
Well, goodbye.
Made contact going back home. Good luck.
Friend is
Yeah,
full dead. We left their body on the top of the mountain.
Joe fell
Goodbye.
into a trap.
We'd roll you down,
Joe has wolfed out and is killing half the elven population. So
Oh, that's true. Ooh, yeah. Let's make this good. No. All right. Oh, I don't know what to say. Give me words. I don't have any words. I'm so tired.
I mean, you could just say, "Saw your message. Where are you? What's happening?"
I have
Where are you,
25
mind
words.
controlled?
You don't have to
Yeah,
use all of
you
them.
could just say, "Yeah."
That's
I
not
don't
a very
think it has to.
Lucrezia thing to do.
Oh, okay.
Maximum.
Max the word count.
Got message. Not very helpful.
Yes.
Got message. Not very helpful. Where did you go? Are you in danger? Do I want to mention anything about the orc camp? Like, what do I want to tell them? So, got message, not very helpful. Where did you go? Are you in danger?
Yeah,
I
where
think-
we located? Located. Oh yeah. So
What's that?
I was just gonna say, I think it's more pressing to find them than to
Yeah.
tell them there's something else. Especially if we're going off the idea that they could be mind controlled,
That's true.
then
Because would Joe actually think maybe they were mind controlled?
It's Joe. You really no. She just
Yes.
leaps first, literally.
So, and then in this specific situation, Estella's now panicking because she thinks they could be mind controlled because.
Friend just
Wells is
doesn't
off the
comprehend that
Joe's
they walked
panicking.
away.
All right, so got message,
Everyone's
not very
panicking.
helpful. Got message, not very helpful. Where did you go? Are you in danger? How do we find you? How can we find you? Anything else?
Who are you sending it to, by the way?
That's important.
Who does she trust more in this situation? The asshole who wrote nothing, or the other person?
You flip a coin.
Other person.
Send it to Liggy. Liggy seems more grounded, honestly, in this situation.
Like he just
Like,
laughs.
you didn't leave
and,
any
like, has to
message.
respond.
You slept a drawing
Maybe-
of goblin.
It's just a little, yeah, with a gun, shooting an elf. All right, so got message, not very helpful. Where did you go? Are you in danger? How can we find you? Anything else?
You say, I mean, they wouldn't respond, but are you in danger / mind controlled?
Are you in danger? Have you been mind controlled? How do we
Would
find
not
you?
be surprised. How do we find you?
Oh, yeah. Have you? Hang on. Let me see. Do I have enough words for that? 1, 2, 3, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Sefra, put a little bit of vicious mockery on this for these guys.
Would not be surprised. Oh, I can brevity this. Actual brevity. In danger? Question mark. Would not be surprised. How do we locate?
We left you guys alone for literally 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
30, 15
Not
minutes, that
message.
is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, actually, it wasn't all the way to the top. We turned around at our first sign of danger.
There we go. All right.
It was more like
Got
10
message. Got message. This is exactly 25 words. Got message. Not very helpful. Where did you go? In danger? Have you been mind controlled? Would not be surprised. How do we locate you? Send.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Wells will like turn to Leggy and be like, very helpful. But
Well, I didn't send it
Hey,
to
that's
you.
just what
Oh,
they
he
said,
related.
okay?
Oh, he's the.
Didn't,
Oh, yeah.
didn't you leave the message?
Yeah.
What did you say to them?
I will respond. I will relay the message to Liggy,
Oh, great.
and then respond.
No, Wells, I think the message was to Liggy.
Well, yeah,
It
but
says
Yeah,
he
Liggy
has to
told
send it
Wells.
to Wells.
Oh, he has to send it to. Gotcha. Sorry.
Yep.
Wait, you have to send it to Wells? Why?
why do I have to send it to Wells?
You said you were
You
You
wrote
said
casting
that
as
in
well.
your
Has
thing.
sending to Wells. That's why
You
I'm.
said cast.
So what,
Oh,
what you
oh,
said and
that
what
was
you
before-
wrote is
Oh,
not.
sorry.
It's not
That
aligning.
was. Hold
That's
on.
why I'm
hold on.
responding.
No.
Because that's what you put.
Oh, that is so accurate.
That was
That's
before
literally-
That's before we decided to
literally
change
what's
it.
happening.
I didn't edit my text. Sorry. Don't fucking penalize me for that.
Lucrezia just has send Wells something in her notes. She just copy pasted it.
I have a what is that? Recall message. Recall sending.
So Liggy will relay the message to Wells and just be like, "What did you tell them?"
What? I told them that we made contact, that we're headed here, and that they should hopefully be there when we get there. First off, fuck them. Second off, I don't understand. How are they confused?
Well, I suppose that's pretty brief. Who are we supposed to have made contact with?
Who's the only person that are out here? The freaking
Literally anyone. Literally
Ain't no,
anyone.
Literally, we just
the
pulled
people
up
that
an evil mist.
that have been circling our wagon for the whole time, and that we're going to here. They're headed to the Brambletoes.
Or,
to
you know,
the
or
Dream encampment. I don't
Fucking
understand what they're-
kobolds, fucking bee hears, fucking
well,
red
what-
mist. It could be anything.
What do you want me to tell them?
Fuck them. That's what I want you to tell first.
25 words, guys. 25 words.
That's 2. Secondly,
First of all, fuck
you
you.
can
So first
clarify
of all,
Dream
fuck
Elves.
you.
Let me think of something here. How should we let them know where we are? I guess we're going up to the top where the elf
Yeah.
encampment is, right? Okay.
Yeah. Which the bramble toes should lead them to. So you should maybe message them, ask directions from the bramble toes. Because I don't know where it is yet. We haven't arrived.
Oh, dang it, that's too many words. Hang on. I gotta get rid of one more.
Remember, in the Bayou, you take several words and you mash them together into one word. Sending AI, though, is like, I could not translate this.
Right. Perfect. This is how he's gonna say it. In-game chat. Where is it? Here.
Sorry, Paul.
Oh. This is what comes to me. Does it take a little bit, or is it like it's almost like in my head I've got like the ... and then it goes away, and then it's ... and then it goes away.
It's like a text message.
That's a good looking response.
We traveling with horny elves up
we're horny elves.
up to their encampment, likely with
It's
toes.
worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought.
You should have gone with Wells.
We traveling with horny elves up mountain, up to their encampment, likely with toes. Wells not let me shoot. Wells say, fuck you. She's her frown is just gonna slowly get deeper. No, she's gonna say, Wells say, fuck you. I think I'm gonna have to invent a new spell.
Didn't he say horny elves?
He did say that. And he wasn't. Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that statement. Does that bother you?
No, we know what they mean. It's fine.
Like Sefra said, anything could be out here in the wilderness.
Oh, thank you so much, Lucrezia.
Craig, that's so funny.
Friend is freaked out. It's like,
Well-
why is Wells upset with us? We were worried that he says that mean thing, and then apparently they're with threatening elves that Liggy would like to kill. And what is happening?
I'm pretty sure
The
that
aggression
last
is
statement.
Very sure.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
yes.
that last statement confirms. Ugh. No. Brother, ugh. No, didn't like that. I'm pretty sure that last statement confirms that they're not mind controlled. That seems pretty genuine. So we literally passed them on the way back. Well, should we let them do their journey? This changes things now, so what do we do now? We're at an impasse, as it were.
I guess we should continue our journey to reconnect with them at the top of the mountain.
What are you doing, Paul?
You-
Sorry, that was distracting. Sorry, go ahead, Luca.
If they are being Well, it seems as if they went by their own accord. So they, and if Wells is confident enough to have said that to us, then did they say they wanted us to join them? It
We
seems as
could
if
just go
that's
to the
not
orcs.
the
It seems
case.
they're fine.
They did not specify. They just said we fine.
Okay.
To be honest,
They are
if
headed
they're
to the
interacting-
Brambletoes. Oh,
If they're interacting with these horny elves and make contact, I mean, there's maybe we don't
Impact.
rush into whatever this situation is with the Black Riders. Maybe we can gain some valuable information first.
I believe it would be
Wow.
a good idea to reconnect.
my
Wells
only
would be so
concern.
proud to hear that. We don't rush in. We go find them.
My only concern
That's
is the
what I
longer we
mean.
the longer we wait. If there were any survivors there, I don't know. But the Black Riders are not typically want to leave survivors, unfortunately.
No, it's
As
too
morbid
late
it is
for
to
that.
think.
It's too late.
But they do
Especially with
take
how long it's
prisoners.
been.
We do know that.
I just don't like
Sefra.
being split up. That's all.
Sefra, are you alright if we go reconnect with Wells and Liggy at the top before we all head off
I
to...
think that we don't have a choice. I don't want them left alone with those antlered elves. I'm not sure why they call them horned elves. That's weird.
Yes.
I guess we can take this time to go and take a look for them. Maybe we can get yourself and Joe to pick up a trail, or maybe fly around and see if we can spot them.
Yeah, I think flying would be wise. We should see him with the higher vantage point.
Right.
And we'll
Josephine.
use the
Then,
last form.
I guess we should get going.
Yes, Lou?
Joseph, she's gonna like come up to you, like, Josephine. What does that word mean?
Horny? She's like super loud.
Everyone seems
Means-
to be kind of very subdued about speaking about it. Is that some kind of euphemism?
Well,
God.
listen here, because I'm just gonna say this flat out. When you're talking about horniness, it usually implies fornication, and I don't know if we need to be talking about fornication and
No,
mixed
what the
company.
hell is that, Sefra?
Well, fornication is the.
Well,
That's a word she does
I'm
know.
pretty sure that your pa taught you about the birds and the bees, right? Well, that's what fornication is.
You think my paw taught me about the birds and the bees? Alright, oh. You're gonna make me cry.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe that would have
A
been.
friend.
Does
friend
remind me of
as
this
the
book, though.
giant.
You hung out with House of Slaughter and all of his friends. I'm
Yes,
sure you
I'm
know
well
what
aware, but my paw.
All right. Maybe I chose the wrong person as an example, but anyways,
Yes, Sefra.
this conversation is definitely off the rails, that's for sure. Well, let's go find those troublemakers and let's see if we can salvage the rest of this little trip here tonight. You guys load up on Friend once more, and you make your way out. It only takes you about 5 or maybe 10 minutes before you spot a group of horses and 4 antlered figures, and Liggy and Wells as they're making their way up this switchback that from the ground would be really hard to notice, but the aerial view shows you a clear indication of where they're heading. And the trail leads up to the very top of this hill, this mountain. On foot, it's probably going to take them about 2 hours to accomplish. But by air, you could probably get up there in 15 minutes easy. 15 minutes up, 5 minutes straight back down. You could take the entire party up there, friend, if you wanted to.
Well, I mean, not the horses.
No, you could take the horses too. Just put one on each claw and fly up. The horses might freak the fuck out, but, you know.
Friend is big.
Friend is very big. Well, after an hour of doing so, you manage to get to the top. And it is here that you encounter a very strange looking temple. Not a temple per se. All you can see is this leads into this hilly grotto that is walled off, and it has strange designs on it. Lots of draconic figures, but they're not like the Western dragons that you would see in story tales. They have kind of like an Eastern dragon vibe. And at the very center, in front of the two massive, beautifully lacquered wood doors, you see this figure. It's loading, bear with me.
Gandalf the White?
He wears white clothing that is moth-eaten in certain spots. It looks very, very old. His hair looks like it's brittled paper. His skin has the same quality. The antlers are large and domineering of his features. He carries a very ancient-looking staff, and just like all the other members of his species, his eyes are sunken, and it reveals black eyes underneath. When you all approach, he bows respectfully and then waves a hand in the direction of the two doors, which will slowly open. And I'll just go ahead and reveal the rest of this map here. When you are escorted inside, where the long rug is of this dual-headed, dragon-like creature, you come across a statue of a figure who is crisscross and sitting down. They look to be Azamar in nature. You can't quite pinpoint the exact details, but they have kind of like a half divine kind of quality to them. And stepping out from one of the side rooms, you see the Brambletoes come into appearance. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and close the session. I know it's a little early, but
that's going to be long.
Getting into the conversation, it's definitely going to be a 45-minute conversation with them, so we'll save that for next time. Yeehaw. Fun stuff. You guys have made it halfway through the adventure. All right.
When we
Made it
land,
across that map. Yes.
You finally made it across, guys. Yay.
Yay.
Well, that was a brutal session. Holy smokes.
RIP those items.
Holy smokes.
Fucking cat.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that you guys like got. Man, that was crazy. Well, everyone, thanks for playing. I appreciate you all. I guess we won't be seeing each other for a couple weeks. Next week being Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, when is the next session? That's
December
The
14th.
14th.
good God.
Unless something changes and somebody's available. I mean,
can
that's
do,
a lot of.
I mean, technically, I can kind of do. Well, I can't do Wednesdays till after next week. But starting the 3rd, I can do Wednesdays. Now, if anyone else can, for a little bit at least, I get winter break from therapy, so I get a couple months.
So I've got the week of Christmas off. I could potentially do something on like during that week. Actually, I mean, no, that probably wouldn't work. Never mind. But I could do something the Monday of New Year's week. What would that be?
29th?
Yeah. I could potentially do something on. Actually, I could probably do something that Sunday. Now that I'm looking at it.
The
I don't-
4th? Or the 28th?
The 28th. I don't know if you guys will be traveling or not, or where you guys will all be. But looking at that day, I don't know why I blocked it
This
off.
Sunday?
No, for the 28th. Next.
Oh,
We're looking
sorry.
ahead.
Oh, next month.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
month.
December 28th.
I will say recently I have been getting Sundays off, but I don't know my schedule for the end of the month, for the end of December yet. So I'll keep you guys
For sure.
posted. Yeah.
What about
See my
these?
dad. Could work. Yeah. And you know,
Okay.
it depends on the baby. We'll see.
True.
that
Oh,
that
true.
that month
yeah.
is so crazy.
Right. Well, I'll put down a tentative there.
That's good.
But the other times, yeah, I don't think I can do anything. The week of that
It's just
7th.
that time of year.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It was like this last year, and it's gonna be like this next year. But once like January comes and goes, like once the holidays are over, I should say, it'll free up again.
We get together the day before our 1-year anniversary in January.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Technically our anniversary is the 5th for like our first
Well, Kiwi,
official
when's your due
day.
date? Is that polite to
January
ask? I'm
16th.
sorry if that's not polite to ask.
No, you're fine.